Welcome to Mission Sonlight from Matteson Mission School near Oslo, Norway. Reaching the hearts and minds of cultures that are post-Christian needs innovative ideas. The heart must be prepped before the seeds of truth can be planted and the hope of the gospel germinates. The Matteson Mission School is a small initiative with a big mission.
Matteson Mission School is a mission school that have an 11-month program. So the students come in August and leave in July, and during those 11 months the curriculum is divided in 5 parts. So we have agriculture is one part, Bible, evangelism, leadership and health. So these are the 5 components, and much of the education happens in a classroom. We are also outside doing garden work, practical work, outreach also, going door to door.
When you visit, you will notice that we have a very home-like environment, and we usually take 12 students every year. So it becomes more like a family than a regular school. But even though we only have a few students every year, we notice that it makes a huge difference in their lives, and it makes a huge difference for their futures. And we're really happy to see how young people have gotten a vision in life.
For the first year it was moving around, but quite quickly it actually settled down here and acquired the buildings here. And over the 30 years it has been running, it has changed form and emphasis a little bit. It started more as actually a Norwegian school, mostly for Norwegians or Scandinavians, but as time developed it became English. Everything happened in English, and then now also we have that most students that come are not from Norway. Of course we do wish to have more Norwegian students, but we are also including English speakers.
What do students do during a typical day at Matteson?
If you were to be a student at Matteson Mission School, then you would see that the day is usually divided in 2. We have the morning session. Before that, of course, we have a devotion, we eat breakfast, but then there is either classes or practical work or something happening in the morning slot. Then you have lunch, and then you have an afternoon slot, and there can be practical work, there can also sometimes be classes or outreach or different things.
Students and staff participate in other activities away from the campus.
Outside the normal routine, we also have other things happening, and some of them are like we have different events happening in the city that we join. On Friday mornings we go exercising a little bit. We do interval running together. Some evenings we have choir practice. We actually, the school family forms a choir. We also have a mission internship to Honduras from January to March, like say 2 months. We travel abroad to experience how it is to be a missionary there. We also have inspiration weekends 2 times a year. The students join in making that happen.
We have health expos and runs and different ways to help educate the community while we also interact with them and spend time with them. We also like visiting neighbors and friends. And sometimes have Bible studies, sometimes help out. And we also like to invite people to our home, like for Thanksgiving or for cultural evenings.
Of course we cook. Students are a part of cooking, so both the guys and the girls have to learn to cook. So that's also special, that we don't have our own cook that actually cooks all the meals, but the students and staff themselves are part of doing that.
The Restore Bike Ministry is one of the ways that the Matteson School shares their faith with the community.
Restore, which is workshop, or where we actually take old bikes that are rusty and old, and we restore them and make them new. This is, based on God's restoration of His image in us. What is the philosophy behind? And share about God that is restoring us, that gives us a new heart, and doesn't leave us as the old man, but He makes us a new creature. This is something we see in the bikes, and that we can both serve the community. It's also a kind of taking care of the environment, that the bikes doesn't need to go to the dumpster, but they are actually recycled. So and it also gives, you know, financial income to the school. So and also there the students are also part of running that, seeing that, and also catching on to that, yeah, entrepreneurial spirit, and maybe doing similar things when they are part of replicating this model somewhere else. We pray that God will help us to know which direction Restore should go. It's an open book for now, and yeah, so I look forward to seeing how it will develop and how people can be reached through that.
Can you imagine composting as a witnessing activity? The Matteson School operates a successful program that brings the community to their door.
Another thing that we are actually also doing is also that we have our own compost plant, where people in the community can come to this compost plant and they can give garden waste. And in this way we come in contact with them, and that garden waste is also through a 2-year cycle turned into compost soil, which we put in bags and sell back to the people in the community. So it's another contact point where yeah, we mingle with people.
And we do have needs, and we really wish to invite people to be part of the work that we are privileged to be part of. And we invite people to become what we call Macedonians. And this is a term that we took from Paul, from the 2 Corinthians chapter 8. He commends the Macedonians because they were so eager to give. It was not because they had so much, they actually had very little. And, but they were really happy and experienced the joy of giving. And what was special about them was that they didn't only just give, he said that they gave of themselves, and not just to themselves, first to the Lord and then to the work.
If you feel that you would like to support the missionary training here in Norway, please contact us.
Reporting from the Trans-European Division, we are the media missionaries of Network 7 Media Center, and this is Mission Sonlight Extra.